Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Avowed with me, BringItDon. Let's take a look at our treasure map before we begin exploring this area. So we can see the bell, some scaffolding and a crane, some barricades.
I heard Kato was working on something. Let me know if you see it.
Alright, this area also seems to have a lot of verticality to its exploration, so we need to take our time and make sure that we explore all ups and downs. Let's go and start here. This is the first building that we technically see. Inscription. Words are chiseled almost pettishly into this stone slab, tucked away from immediate view. Insisted on this grandiose monstrosity. If raiders have sold us for our hubris, let it be known that this was her fault, not mine. I had nothing to do with this. I'm only building to the specifications of my overseer, who is a fool and an idiot, and I'm only in this position because she's third cousin to a council member. Said that weird. Member, not member. I think I put an L in there. I guess language is made up, so I can really do whatever I want.
Everyone okay?
Yes, we are. Thanks for asking, Kai. Now, is that a way down? We can safely assume this will let out at that gated door we saw below the previous episode. Now, looking at that missing lever over there, wouldn't mind if more games had like a cheesy, simple solution to the puzzle. Like you can go through the whole dungeon or whatever and find the missing lever as the obvious choice, but say you take a careful look around and find another lever lay nearby, but it's a little hidden. This is a kind of a cute way to subvert expectations, and also reward thorough players. Though thorough players would still play through the entire dungeon anyway, so they don't miss out on experience and loot and all the other goodies.
unseen, unheard.
Foreman storage controls. The foreman on duty will operate this winch at their discretion. Unauthorized use will not be tolerated. The discretion weird too. Alright, foreman's note. Solace Keep sent word for us to abandon our work, but it feels sacrilegious now to do so. After so many deaths, so much time spent building this place, we can't stop here. If anyone wants to clear out, it's on them. The storeroom key needs to be kept available for anyone who needs it. Remember, 1 mountain, 2 valleys, and another mountain.
The note had a hint. 1 mountain, 2 valleys, 1 mountain. Would be nice if they just told us the answer.
Maxims of the Park Runen 4. In older lands it was said, "Tend to the mad as thy would be tended, for the mad do not know their madness. Cure the mad as thy would be cured, for the mad may yet be saved. Now it is written in blood, suffer not the mad. Shut your ears to their speech, shut your doors to their rest, cast them out. The taste of the blood is, madness brings the chaos without to the living within." Two mountains, 1 valley, 1 mountain. Sorry, 1 mountain, 2 valleys, and another mountain. Oh. Mountains are up. Valleys are low. Ain't no mountain high.
Be honest.
Ain't no valley
Did
low.
you figure it out, or was that a lucky guess?
I figured it out, Kai. Torn parchment. A deliberately torn scrap of parchment. On it is written a terse message. Enough with the secret doors and hidden buttons, Marat. We're building an outpost. We're not building a puzzle for children to explore. And I should not have broken into your personal cache, but you've been ignoring my messages. I had no choice. Yours in irritation, Abrasha. Ornate Parkroon Key. A strange ornate key that appears in Parkroon design, found in the shark's teeth. Scald's Gauntlets. Item bonus plus 5% power attack damage, and their champion fell sundered. The Cypher verse names are one of my favorite things in the entire setting. It's the first thing that really drew me into the Pillars of Eternity games way back in the day when I saw a couple episodes of a Let's Play. I just think they're really well done. While many chanters prefer to empower their allies and hinder their enemies from the back line. I didn't even finish reading the darn description. And their champion fell sundered. Plus 15% attack damage with great swords, great hammers, and great axes. I mean, eventually I could probably wear that. Doesn't match the rest of the set. I mean, I can always transmog it. But ideally, plus I use a lot of power attacks, so technically that would be better. Whenever I find a unique two-handed hammer, or great hammer, as they call it. Starting to think they don't exist. While many chanters prefer to empower their allies and hinder their enemies from the back line, Scalds are an exception to the rule. They prefer to wade into the melee, shouting their defiance in the faces of their enemies. The palms of these Brigandine gauntlets are made from shark skin, providing the wearer with a much steadier grip on their weapons and allowing them to swing larger weapons with more reckless force than they would have been able to otherwise. Even here it says two-handed hammers versus great hammers, so even the game can't decide. Which honestly is fine, because in-game I'm sure people would call it, or in-universe, people would call it one or the other. would be consistent across people or cultures. It's weird you don't show up on the map, buddy. Turns out those aren't red barrels. They look red because of the flora around them. We're having a gentleman's duel. Except he forgot to bring a... What? How'd I miss that? He forgot to bring a one-shot, say musket, but it could be a pistol or, you know, whatever. Ow. What? I had no idea. You got stun attacks for ranged weapons. Ow, what? Oh, what a jerk. Also, thank you for the directions. That was a good directional call out. Didn't respond in time because I hadn't heard it before. Or if I had, it didn't matter in the heat of the moment. Oh, that's so cool. I had no idea this entire time. I mean, it makes sense. Well, either way, consider me wowed for today. It's pretty neato bobito. Storeroom notice. Any laborer needing access to the storeroom must request it through official channels. We can't have anyone coming and going with necessary supplies, few as they are. Seek out the foreman on duty. Their office is on the 3rd floor. Did I not already do that? What in the world? Last Warden's Log. A weather-beaten journal so faded by time and sun, it is near impossible to read most of the pages. Some of it remains legible. Isn't an honor. This is a darn punishment. Desert's no place for the Pargrunin. Something keeps baying in the sands at night. Not enough water. Not enough food either. Thirdborn isn't interested in trading either. Nandru, save us. This isn't going to end well. Going home. Never leaving Solace again. Mahala was right. Outside's not worth a darn. Alright. Yeah. I mean, I have a key. Oh. Oh. Oh, forgot to activate this earlier. I tried, but I guess I had to. do the levers
Did you
first.
hear that? I think it was beneath us.
Oh, go. Okay. Woo. All that panic for no reason. Expecting to find dead bodies back here. We gotta hand it to the Park Ruinen. All their ruins, you never find any of their corpses. Neat. A letter. A sheaf of hastily written letters, most scrawled out or smeared by water stains. Only remains legible. Only remains legible. There's something in that desert. I thought it was my imagination at first. I told the rest of them before they left, but everyone laughed. They said, Abrasha, the heat's driving you mad. But last night, something came to the doors of the bloody fortress. I saw the scratch marks. I saw its prints. It's hunting me. It knows I'm alone. I managed to hide from it. I know it's coming back for me. I need to find somewhere better. Marat built a secret room for emergencies. Maybe that might be what I need. P.S. Marat, if you read this, understand I still find it ridiculous. Interesting. Alright, we got the Scald's Brigandine. Grants, alone she stood, yet would not fall. Regenerate health if your companions are downed. And untiring they sing from dusk till dawn. Such a cool... Whoever made these did a phenomenal job. I can't stress that enough, how cool I think the verse names are. Plus 20% stamina regeneration rate. It looks a little lame. Looks like pajamas. Alright, most of this we already read. The eye-catching Brigandine was passed from one Scald to the next whenever its previous owner died in combat. In time, the fighting spirit of so many fallen Scalds imbued the armor with a measure of the chants and invocations they would call upon in battle. And it's kind of lame you don't have like a, I said Cypher earlier, I meant to say Chanter. Ciphers are also pretty cool. I saw these and I had to give it a look. There's a, in Oblivion, there's a barrel, I don't remember where at. I know there's a barrel somewhere that has like a hidden stash in it. Actually I wouldn't mind going back in and going up. If I can call the elevator, there it is. You guys are so lucky I don't have a Fus Rodal right now. I wouldn't mind going back the other way first.
You asked for it!
Good one!
I was just getting warmed up.
Quite a change from Emerald Stay, isn't it?
Oh, that ladder was a trick. Not really a ladder here. What kind of malarkey is that? I'm so curious in whatever this is. I don't see an obvious way to access it. Alright, since I can just go this way.
It looks easy when you do it.
While we're over here, this is close to where we found Hama's badge. Right? Yeah. Right. It seems right, anyway. Oh, hey, there's the bell, there's the crane, so the treasure's gonna be in that direction somewhere. I mean, that's where Tom was. Yeah, that's where the mushroom, the mycologist. Let's call her a mushroom lady. Which she also is, and that's okay. Not meaning to offend. Well, Tago, we've already took care of him. Say there's a plant above me? I think I meant below.
Over there. Someone's hurt.
You don't say.
Envoy! Oh, thank the gods you came through.
An inch higher and he'd have bled out. He's lucky we came when we did.
Or is he?
Some sneaky bastard put a dart trap in front of that door. Have you got any healing skills? A potion? Ah, I'm begging you.
Give him a potion. This will get you back on your feet.
Gods. Oh, that's a relief. Now I can get back to Eagle's Reach. Damn Thirdborn. Damn everything.
Are you part of a squad? Where are they?
They sent a whole unit of us to scout the tower's perimeter. The others are gone, though. Trap's got them.
It's a wonder that an Adiran scout is all the way out here.
Captain Weemgar wanted us to see what kind of shape the tower was in. Thought we could use it. Whoever did it is probably out there planning their next move. You've got to finish this. Root them out.
It's 2 Thirdborners. They're holed up in there to fight the Dream Scourge.
Helios tits, these traps are all over. And they're not just going to kill Dream Thralls. I mean, they'll stumble into anything. No, this is different. This feels intentional. Anyway, thanks for your help. I'd better get to Eagle's Reach. I can't wait to get back to Eagle's Reach.
Well, go through this path real quick. Adhere to orders and investigate ruins in the Shark's Teeth. Your orders are to investigate the ruined tower in the Shark's Teeth and figure out what's been happening to our scouts. We've sent several over the last few weeks, and none have returned. Something isn't right, so do be on your guard. Report back with your findings. I mean, stop sending scouts. You're already in a dire situation.
Enemies is bait. I remember when Rauatayan soldiers had standards.
Yeah.
Keep quiet.
Alright, stand up and fight me.
Oh, no, you don't! Point for you!
Unfortunately, going the parry route does slow down combat when you're doing it intentionally.
I just have to make it back. One step at a time.
Maybe if I was a better player, I'd be able to, parry more often in the thick of combat.
That was too easy. Careful. There's bound to be something waiting for us.
Well, there may not be anything waiting for us in here. Scrap of paper. 8 spools of wire, 5 tile plates. Oil, enough for all the lanterns. Migrant's Fury, lots. As much water as we can haul. 3 lengths of rope. pretty uncool. Worried about it. Oh, well,
Wait. If you're going to open that, I'm going to take a few steps back.
That switch had better do what I think it does.
you know what, guys? I don't actually know what switch you're talking about. Couple's note. Hayako. Remember there are more of these in the basement in case you get hurt on your way up. Also, stop leaving these notes around. Scoop and burn. You know the procedure.
This looks clear. Here's hoping they finally ran out of supplies.
I wouldn't get your hopes up. Oh gosh.
Glad we didn't take our chances with that.
What a monstrosity. Jeez Louise.
My head says no. My stomach says yes.
There you go. Nothing you guys can't handle.
Never did like climbing rigging. Not to put too fine a point on it, but I'm not exactly a featherweight.
Alright, Ragged Journal. It's been a week. We're beginning to run low on munitions. More deers have come around than we thought, but so far, the camp at Eagle's Reach has stayed put. Katoa is getting restless. There's only so many traps we can arm. Temerity was against this from the beginning. If we stand by and do nothing, we'll see Thirdborn swallowed up into Adir's insane conquest of the living lands. Besides, if Adir is as good-natured as they claim to be, then no one but beetles and dream thralls will come near this tower. We've already caught a few of those fungal freaks in our traps so far. If only there was some way we could weaponize it against the Adirans. It's a very detailed tower.
I just got the sand out of my bag from my last trip here.
A lot of stuff to loot. And a lot of paths, like a lot of ways into the tower, and so on and so forth. Couple's note. Katoa, I've connected all our traps to this lever. Do not pull it before we're ready to leave, or you'll leave us wide open to those gosh darn Adirans. Excuse me, guys.
I finished the traps, love. How are the armaments?
Nearly. Sure did adherence. I'd say we're doing well. When they still use this place, they'll be hard-pressed to take it from us without losing another dozen.
That's all we can ask for. If we hold them off long enough for Temerity to see Adir's true intent, maybe Thirdborn will rally. And if they don't, we'll still make Adir bleed for it.
Hello. I'm Adiran. Like to think I'm also a good guy. Let's keep things civil. Or I will kill both of you.
Look alive, Hayako. The wind's blown us more Adiran company.
Stop! Take one more step and mark my words, I'll cut you down.
Stand down, Hayako. There's clearly been a misunderstanding.
Kai? Gods, what are you doing up here? And with an Adiran, what's going on?
First things first. Why are your traps hurting Adiran patrols?
Got another one trying to scout out the tower, hmm? Good.
The plan is working. One by one, fewer adherents to take it.
We might as well add a few more to the count. What do you think?
You two are chumming the waters you're swimming in. You'll bring trouble to everyone in Thirdborn.
Katoa, enough. Let's kill him and be done with it. That should send a message all the way to Paradise.
And bring the Adiran hammer down on Thirdborn. Is that what you want?
The envoy's right.
You think it hasn't already fallen? Your troops are moving on us as we speak.
We've seen your patrols. We've been watching your outpost gather supplies.
Look at what your garrote did to Fior. If Adir won't budge, neither will we.
We'll give you one last chance. Leave or die. We'll only warn you once.
You hurt me, and Adir will level Thirdborn. I'm only going to warn you once.
Lay waste to all of Thirdborn for one envoy? Are they mad?
Sounds like an Adiran scheme. I don't trust it.
Hayako, please. It's not worth the risk. Remember why we're doing this. If Thirdborn falls because we were rash...
I don't like any of this, but... fine. One chance. Do I make myself clear?
We'll clear out of this tower, but one whiff of Adiran stink, and we'll be back. And don't think this means we trust you.
Whatever you think of me, thank you. Hope we meet again on better terms.
I doubt it. But who knows? Maybe you'll prove us wrong someday. We'll remove the traps, for now. Call it a gesture of good faith.
You'll be glad to know I've already saved you the trouble.
Ha! Impressive. Those took the two of us a long time to set up.
You're a strange one, Envoy. Maybe parting here is for the best. Good luck.
Better not make us regret this.
Maybe there's some hope for Thirdborn after all.
Alright, Thirdborn Brigandine Jacket. Grants Blessing of the Oasis, slowly regenerate health while wet, and Grim Hope, +3 resolve. Water can be rare to come by in the harsh terrain of Shadowscarp. To many, it symbolizes life itself. Without water, there's simply no life, so it is little wonder that it is so revered by those that live wherever it is scarce. When the original bearer of this armor found themselves lost and alone, separated from their squad by a sudden sandstorm, they were struck with the mighty terror. By the time the winds finally died down, there was no sign that their squad was still around. Wandering the desert alone, desperately trying to find a way back home, thirst quickly became the biggest threat to this lone aumaua. Just as the last shreds of hope had faded away, they spied a shimmer in the distance. Water. With the last of their waning strength, they made it to the water, a crystal clear pool in a basin of shimmering Adra. As their body finally gave out, the aumaua tumbled into the pool of water and lost consciousness. When they awoke, the oasis was gone, but so was their thirst, along with the abrasions they had suffered from the cutting sands that had separated them from their squad. They spent the rest of their life searching desperately for this mysterious Adra oasis that gave them a second chance, but were never able to find it. That looks pretty cool. Alright, what next? We do have Power Jump. Into the Fray. Retribution. Inspiring Triumph. And Clear Out. So, if this is like a CRPG, I'd probably go with Inspiring Triumph. I do like the leadership role and class. Might go and do this. This will be good when like charges don't cool down and I can't reach the enemies. So reach forward, taunting an enemy and pulling them towards you. That increases the range of Into the Fray by 66%. Oh, okay. I see. I see, said the blind man. Alright, well I'm going to call it here, and next time we will drop down there and continue exploring this fairly large area. I do feel like we've covered a large portion of it. But either way for now, thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys in the next one.